Hello. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hello. Mm. Oh, dear. Oh. No sé qué está pasando. No estoy entrando a esto. I don't know what's going on with my Facebook. There should be, I don't know. Let me see. Nope. Nothing's happening. Something's going on. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Oh, nothing. Hmm. 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 Excuse me, I'm having difficulties with my computer. I don't know why. Uh-oh. Leave site. Cancel. Uh-oh. Let me see. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Okay, this is, oh boy, what is this? This is Facebook. Facebook. Mhm. Facebook. Oh boy. Let me see now. Facebook. Nada. Okay. Facebook Live. Let me see. Oh, here it is. Okay, let's see. Facebook Live. Hmm. Okay, can you see me? Oh, here we are. Raise money for number. Add use stream key. Choose use camera. Okay, let me see. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There we go. Oh, good. Let me see. TD, TD, TD. Oh, um, can you see me? I hope this is Facebook. Can you see me on Facebook? Share your timeline. Go live. No. Title. Add a title. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Uh-oh. Audio. Let me see. Video, audio. Can you hear me here on Facebook? And can you see me in YouTube at the same time? Ooh. Okay. Can you hear me here? I hope. Oh boy. Let me see. Go live now. Okay, so that's live. Okay, show you about this live video. That's Salesian. Salesian. That's let's go. Okay, let me see. Public. Okay, can see you. Okay. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Let me see. Watch. Uh-oh. No, this is not what I wanted to. Uh-oh, hold on. Oh my God. Let me see. Okay. Let me see. Type in the word. Mm-hmm. Let me see if we can do this. Oh. Delete. Okay, delete. Delete. Okay. Delete. Okay, let me see. Okay. Okie dokie. Let me see. So I'm having a difficult time trying to open Facebook. Okay. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Okay. Live. Mm-hmm. Okay. Use camera. Click from the limit. Okay. Can you hear me? Let me see. Video. I don't know if you can hear me or not. Go live now. Okay. Mm-hmm. Bosco. Okay, I hope you can hear me. Hi, everybody. I was having a really hard time trying to get in. I hope, oh, good. Can you hear me? Anybody? Anybody hear me? I had a very difficult time trying to get in with my phone, and I finally got on. So, can you hear me? Anybody make comments? Anybody? Can you hear me? Can you see me? I hope. I don't see anybody. Hello? Stuff that's really, really good. If you have a chance, you can see a lot of this stuff, which is very, very good. Um, one of the things is, well, I'm going to try to see um, if I can get some of this stuff. Okay. Uh-oh. Here it is. Okay, I'm going to show you some of the programs that I watch. Anything by this young man here is very good. This fellow here, this is a guy named Darman. Probably seen some of his stuff. So he's got a very good series. And any of his programs are very good. They're uppity, and I would say you see any of them. They're good for teaching morality to your kids. Not some of them are for young kids, but some of them are too mature, like this one here. This is about um, athletes and see. Let me see if I can get rid of this. Let me see. Oops. No, this is not good. Skip the ads. Still not right. And they're very good. It's Gold Digger. And it's very good because it shows you infidelity and it shows you this poor kid can't buy his lunch. He doesn't have enough money. And then somebody comes by and helps him out. So he's got very good lessons and they're very short. They're about 6 minutes each, more or less, but he's very good. And then there's another guy who's really, really, really good. And he's good for anybody, except when there's a section there about jokes. I didn't like it, but he's very good. I hope I can find him. It's hard to find these people. But let me see if I can find it. Yeah, but he's very, very good. I hope I can find him. I should write these things down. Yeah, because he's very, very good. Let me see if I can find him. Maybe in my readers thing. He's a young priest. He's a Franciscan priest. And he's got some really good lessons to teach us. And I can't find him. But he's very, very mucho good. And nope, not these. Let me see if I can find him on this. I'm sure I can. Here I go. Full history. Okay. Hmm. Oh boy. Nope. Nopey, nopey. Okay. I'm not wearing. Oh, here we go. Uh-oh. 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 Oh boy. Why me? Let me see. Oh, Facebook. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Oh, here I am. Uh-oh. I'm back. I'm back. Oh my gosh. Now I see it. Huh. It's called Out of Habit. Let me see if I can find it. Out of a Habit. Oh dear, let me see. Okay, Out of Habit. Let me see if I can get it. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Hi again. Uh-huh. Hmm. Hmm. Oh dear. Hmm. 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 Nope. Uh-oh. Hmm. 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 Uh-oh. Let me see. Hmm. 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 Horrible. done. History. Oh, well, I can't find it. But today's been a rough day because I can't get the Facebook people, and I got one person from the other people. Bad news. And I'm trying to get this. Hmm. No. And this doesn't work. Let me see if I can find it. Priests. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. Priest. Let me see if I can find it there. Here it is. Ah, got it. Ask Brother Casey. This guy here, I've been trying to get him. It's called Ask Brother Casey. Okay. Ask Brother Casey. But now he's a priest. So I don't remember what the priest one is. Oh my, I don't have enough time. Father Casey. Let's see if we can find him. He's a Franciscan priest, and he's really, really very good. The other one is called Ask a Catholic Priest. Okay. Watch him. He's really, really good. He's so classy. And it's just amazing. So just look him up. Look up KC Cole. Okay. KC Cole. Right here. Look him up on Wikipedia. Clacy. Can you read it? Can you read it? Ow. Can you read? Oops. No, I have to go this way. Can you read it? KC Cole. Look him up on Wikipedia and they'll give you all kinds of stuff. He's very, very good. He's way better than I am. He's very holy and he's a young guy. He's a good looking guy too. So Casey Cole, watch him. He's very good. You can watch him anytime because he's got he's all over the place. So him and Darman, Dhar, and then Mann, and he's also really, really good. I like him. And then for you Latinos is Padre Toro, P and then Toro, Padre Toro, and he's very good. You should watch him if you know Spanish. He's real cool. The only thing I don't like about him is that he, I think it's Torro, Padre Toro. No, it's Toro, Padre Toro, and he's very, very good, except a couple of things about him. He talks about he's not into ecumenism very well, which is trying to get along with other religions. It's not that easy. It's that some of the religion he piles all religions in one group like Protestants, but they're not Protestants. Some of them they're cults. They're not even religions, and everybody knows it. They just push people together, and there's no way you can get out of it. Once you get into a religion like that, run away from it. if you can, because once they get you, they'll scare you into staying with them. Like you're going to go to hell if you don't stay with them, or your parents are going to die if you don't stay with them, and all kinds of weird stuff. Once you see somebody not giving you the freedom to leave, like in the Catholic Church, you want to leave, there's the door. All the time. It's freedom. Although they don't want you to think like that. They want you, that we want you to be saved. We want you to uh, experience life. We want you to be free. Because some people, oh, I want to be free. I want to do whatever I want. They get into drugs and they, how can I get out of this? Okay, $60,000 later, you can get out of it, but it's going to cost you that much, and you might not. You might go back to it, and then what? All that money wasted and stuff like that. But it's good for you. It's not wasted to try to change. But why get into it if you know that it's you see it in other people messing your lives up or get pregnant? Okay. Oh, but I just wanted to have fun. You can't have fun with something that's sacred. You can't. Yeah, you can have fun with something sacred. Of course you can, but in its own way, in its own time, in its own season. And marriage is when it's the time, okay, to use your beautiful gift of creativity, of creating in that sense, sexually. But if you start misusing God's gifts, well, how do we know how to use God's gifts? Well, read the Bible. And then God left the church. He said, I'm going to leave this church here. Whatever the church says is good on this planet, I'll hold it as good up in heaven. So God knows what he's doing, and he doesn't want us to go around, well, is this really God? Is this really the faith? Is this really? No, he gave the church the power to remain forever. So no matter what happens, no matter how many people are molested by priests, and we're not condoning that, that's the most horrible thing in the whole world, even if just one priest did it. But what I'm saying is the church will still keep on going no matter what, because there has to be a place God wants where it shows his love and his kindness and how he forgives sins and all that. There has to be a place that's safe, you want to call it that. And if you start going to drugs or having sex and all that, then don't come back and blame God. Everyone that I've heard in my confessional is always crying after they have their first experience sexually. But then they go back because they think it's, oh, well, it wasn't that bad. Oh, it was fun. Or I want to show my friend I'm with that I really love him and all that, or love her. Forget it. It's not going to happen. That you're going to make you happier. That's a sad thing. Now, life is all no whoopee. Life has its sad parts in it, but why add to it? Why add to it by the bad things that we do? We do. Okay, so I'm going to go over, I'm going to go over the Constitution of the Church. Now, um, the Constitution of the Church was written in the confines of Vatican II. Vatican II brought out this called the Dogmatic Constitution of the Catholic Church, which was called Lumen Gentium. And what does dogmatic mean? And what does constitution mean? Well, you know what a constitution is. It's a set of principles, but things that we follow as a group, like the Constitution of the United States. Now, dogmatic comes from the word dogma, and it's not that putrid movie that came out recently. Well, a few decades ago, Dogma. What a silly movie that was. Oh, it was anti-Catholic to the max. But anyway, big deal. Nobody will ever know about dogma 200 years from now, but they will know what this dogmatic constitution is trying to teach us now. And people make fun of it. Vatican II was horrible. It destroyed our church. That's a bunch of baloney. Okay, let's go back to dogma. Dogma is a principle or set of principles laid down by an authority, okay, as incontrovertibly true. There's no way you can disprove it, okay? It's true. It has to be that way. Why are we following something that's not true like some people do. Okay. And so it's a principle or set of principles, okay, that's authoritative of the truth. Well, what's a principle? It's a fundamental truth or proposition that serves as a foundation, like a building. It's held up by its foundation for a system or belief of behavior. Belief, I'm sorry, belief or behavior for a chain of reasoning, a chain of reasoning. Okay, it could be a foundation for a belief. That's what we're using it for right now. A behavior, the way we act, or a chain of reasoning. Okay, you need something to substantiate what you're doing, to give a reason for what you're doing. So that isn't just informational. Okay, this constitution that they wrote is not just any old information that the church wants to pass to you. It's a teaching that should be followed by us. Okay, that's where it's at. And this, there are different ones. There's a lot of constitutions written in the past, and this is one of them, one of the more important ones of Vatican II. And it begins with Lumen Gentium. And the thing is that most of the documents that we have, well, almost all of them, I'm sure, are named after the first two words or more, but a few words. It's named after the beginning of the document, okay? The words that begin the document. So, translated from the original, okay, uh, Christ is the light of the nations. So they just took light of the nations, light of the peoples, light of the cities, whatever you want to call it. Light of the tribes, that would be a good translation in the ancient language of Latin. And so, who's the light of the universe, the world, the town, the village, the city? Who's the light? It's Jesus. And that's the way it begins this beautiful document. Now, uh, it continues by stating that, by the way, I'm just giving you a gist, something about, I'm not going to read this whole document, it's impossible. So I'm going to try to make it as palatable, as easy to take as I can. And it's not my own interpretation. I try to keep to the text, but make it a little bit easier, summarize it. Then it continues to say that this document is written by the inspiration of the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit inspired whom? The Pope and the bishops. And this is called a synod. But you've seen, like, the Southern Baptists have synods. Well, a synod is just any church group, okay? It's an assembly of the clergy, and sometimes they allow the lay people, the ones that are not priests or ministers or rabbis, they sometimes allow laity, okay, to come in, and it could be held by a diocese or a division of a particular church, or in our case, the entire leadership of the church, as far as like the Pope and the bishops, cardinals. It goes on to say that this document is written for all humans to bring this light of Christ to them. It's not just for us. It repeats, the light of Jesus is brought more fully, not only to its members, but to the whole world. So it's not just for us little Catholic Christians. Okay. It describes then the church as a sacrament, something that Christ instituted to give his divine life to us. Okay. So the church is a sacrament. And then the document says that it intends to follow all of the past documents and teachings of previous such meetings. So it's not just going to say, hey, we're starting out fresh and original and anew. No, it's taking in a lot of what has been taught throughout the ages in our church. And why was this document so needed, so urgently needed at this time in history? Because the conditions existing in the world in the 1960s, but also for us, okay, to be fully united with Christ, needed a little bit of reshaping. That's paragraph one. If you have the documents at hand, some of you have the documents. Hmm? So again, there were various social, technical, and cultural ties looked at by the church that will help us also in our age today be more fully united with Christ. That's the reason why it was written. It wasn't written to change the church and to make it worse, and and the calamities came before the church. It didn't. Okay, it was for the betterment of the church. Unfortunately, some priests never read the document, but just took things from the document on the liturgy and changed the liturgy so quickly that the people were caught unaware sometimes. One day the altar was facing the wall, and the next thing you know, it was brought out so the priest could get behind it and face the people. It was shocking to some people. And then people started bringing in guitars without telling others. We can use these string instruments now. We're going to go slow. No, they just boom, 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 boom. Everything changed. And I remember one church, oh my God, somebody took a sledgehammer to these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful marble statues and adornments, ornaments of the high altar, and just flattened everything, took out all the saints and all that. That's not what Vatican II is all about. That's what some priests thought that Vatican II should do. And it's sad because we lost quite a few Christians, and we still have them lost to other very, they call them conservative, but in a way, they were abandoned in a way. And so some of the popes have tried to rectify that, especially Benedict the 16th, try to, get back to, yeah, we can use the Latin if you want and all that, but that's not the point. The point is when they had the Latin, what they were saying, and that didn't help. It was a beautifully sounded liturgy, but nobody knew what was going on. So, yeah. So, well, I have to go. I'll review this tomorrow because there's not a lot of people. I lost quite a few because this thing isn't working. I don't know what's wrong with it. So I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll go over some of this more clearly. Have a nice day. See you later. Miss you all.